Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have messages, time sensitive messages for the Virgo new moon, the first of two Virgo new moons, my loves. What is unfolding? What is manifesting over the next 6 months? You guys, I have a ton of oracle cards that came out. My guides are like, yeah, we got lots to say during my pre shuffle ritual. So I'm just going to get after it, you guys. Take what resonates, leave the rest on the table. Don't make things fit, guys. There's a lot of messages coming through. There's a lot of energy threads. So only what is showing up in your specific situation. Okay, my loves. Wow. So Virgo season kicks off tomorrow on August 22nd. The new moon is supposed to be at its peak on the 23rd at approximately 2:06 a.m. Okay. With this particular Virgo new moon is the first of two. It's a black moon. Um, and it is kicking off the eclipse season, Pisces Virgo eclipse season. So this is a pretty big stinking deal. Eclipse season ends October 21st with the Libra new moon. So you guys, without further ado, let's get after it. Stay tuned to the end of the reading for details on what's going to happen with the extended. I'll go into astrology a little bit deeper in the extended. We're going to get deep clarifications, and I'm going to pull cards for each of the zodiac elements: air, earth, fire, and water. Also, for details on a basic intro to new moon manifesting course that I'm going to be offering as my gift to you, those in membership, those that are purchasing the extended, as a part of learning how to manifest with the new moon, right, guys? Ding, 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 ding. Okay, let's get after it. So, anyway, you guys, the first message, the first cards coming through. Now, I normally save this deck, my angel number deck, exclusively for my private readings and for my extended readings, but my angels and guides were like, you're going to share this with the collective. And so, absolutely 100%. Look at this 44 angel number came out. Take a risk. What I love about this particular oracle deck is that it gives you a journal prompt. I'm a big, big, big journaler. If you are on the spiritual path, it's one of the best tools to use to work through that transformative process, organize our thoughts and feelings. It's also a great way to really tap into your intuition and work with your spirit team, right? So taking a risk is what's unfolding. It's a big, big theme. It says courage, initiative, creativity, planning, realism, boldness, being bold in your choices and actions. Now is a good time to take action on the tasks that require initiative, creativity, and risk taking. Get organized, make plans with realistic expectations of success rather than waiting for things to change on their own. Here's the journaling prompt, guys. What specific risks can I take right now that align with my goals and creativity? I love that. Take a peek, maybe take a screenshot if you want. Okay, so that's the first card that came through. The next one that came through I found interesting. Big picture energy, shadow 43. You could be 43, you could be 44 with that other card. Reduce this down to a 7. It gives me Cancerian energy, matters of the heart, working through matters of the heart. If you're watching this, if you're going to resonate with these messages, you're on the spiritual path, you're doing the work, the inner work, shadow work, inner child healing. You could identify as the black sheep. That's another card that came through. Someone in your family that you felt left out, or on some level, you were made to feel dim. You know what I mean? Or I don't know, like that you just didn't belong. Maybe you just didn't feel like you belonged, like to the earth, right? Most black sheeps are sent here for a very, very divine purpose: generational healing, healing from generational trauma. A lot of us are also here to clear karma for our family lines as well as our ancestral line. So if that resonates with you, there may be messages in this reading for you. Okay, my loves. So over the next 6 months, definitely working through and transforming, doing that shadow work, right? Basically, I'm getting chills on the tops of my thighs. My guides are like, yes, yes, yes. It's so, so important. It's so, so, so important. And, part of that is taking a risk, being bold, doing things outside, not conforming to what you grew up with. You know what I mean? The conditioning, the programming. A lot of you are on that path doing the mindset reprogramming, right? It's such powerful, powerful, powerful work. So I really, really dig that. I see a lot of you overcoming a lot of your shadow, right? We don't want to oppress or suppress the shadow. The shadow is a part of us. It's what we were made to feel ashamed of. It's what we were made to feel like we had to hide or dim. We don't want to oppress or suppress it. We want to embrace it. Those are the parts of us that we really 3, 2, 1 on the clock blast off. I love that. Those are the parts of us, my loves, that we really want to embrace with a lot of deep, deep, deep compassion. Those are the parts of us that need the most love and attention. We want to bring that to the surface. That's usually where the gifts are. Those wounds that we're trying to heal, that we're trying to move through, there's usually big awakening and expansion that occurs when we're dealing with that type of work. So I really love that. And that's also what a lot of the eclipse season is truly about, helping us, those things coming up to the surface so that we can actually move through them with compassion and not judging ourselves, right? So we can actually heal it and release it and let it go. I just saw 555 on the timer. Change is afoot, my loves. What I love about this is when I'm getting chills on my thighs. My guides are loving this so much. They're like, this is so juicy. When you're bold and you take those risks, and sometimes the boldness in taking the risks is doing the work, going against the grain. You know what I mean? What's happening? Lucky break. Good fortune coming your way. Good things coming. Really having this major turning point, crossing major thresholds. Do you know what I mean? When you embrace that shadow, when you embrace those wounded parts within yourself, you heal and you transform and you come into like radical acceptance, right? This really propels you forward to manifest, to bring yourself into alignment with your soul, with your purpose, with your mission and purpose, with your passion. Do you know what I mean? So that you can attract those lucky breaks, so that you can attract that money, you can attract those new relationships, attract those new opportunities in career. You know what I mean? So I'm really digging that for you. And the next, I told you guys there were so many freaking messages coming through already, and we haven't even got to tarot. This is so freaking awesome though. So I love this so much. In terms of abundance, okay? Because that's what this is all about, is it not? And abundance, my loves, is so much more than just money. Money is important, right? We need money here in the 3D, right? But money is a tool. Money is a tool. And I don't know about you, but I'm on this path too. And I'm learning every day that money, when we look at money as a tool to do good, right? This is the era, this is the day and age that wealth is coming to those with a pure, clean heart. Those of us that are really trying to be of service, that's typically the Virgo season, the hermit, acts of service, coming from a place of love, right? Sharing, generosity, right? So Spirit's got messages wanting you to have that, embody that unwavering mustard seed faith, right? That great spirit, God, however you refer to the highest of the high, right? I respect all practices, right? It's like you are provided for. Abundance is infinite. Abundance is limitless. It's everything. It's health, good physical health, mental health, emotional health. It's creativity. It's healthy relationships in all areas of relationships. It's thriving and being successful in your career, in your vocation, in your philanthropic endeavors, right? In your investments, right? So abundance comes from so many different things. And God, Great Spirit, there is plenty for everyone. There are plenty of sales available for everyone. There's plenty of clients for everyone. There's plenty of financial wealth for everyone. This is really truly anchoring into this abundance mindset. And it's really truly, that's what New Moon Manifesting really is truly about. Learning how to bring your heart's desires, your soul's desires in alignment with your mindset, right? Because when your mind isn't doubting what your heart is calling you to pursue, what your heart's calling in for you, right? That is alignment. That makes you unstoppable. Okay? We want to feel and believe and trust the abundance is here already. If you are waiting for it to show up, right? If you are waiting for it to show up, you're going to be one step behind it the whole time. So I feel like a lot of you, that's the work that you're doing That's the work that you're doing over the next 6 months, right? We learn those patterns from our families. We learn those patterns from friends, from spouses, from people that we work with, from people that are closest to us. Do you know what I mean? And guess what? The mind is a beautiful thing. The neurological aspect, it's basically transforming the energy, your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical bodies, right? And also retraining, reprogramming your neurological system. Your brain is your neurological system. Making new neurons, new brain cells, and rewiring them. That's how we utilize positive affirmations, rewriting our stories. There's all kinds of things that come along with that. So, anyway, let's go ahead and get after the tarot, my loves. Give me the deets, give me the juice. I totally forgot to tell you guys before I do that. This reading is also infused with quantum frequencies of crystals. They're channeled specifically to help support the messages and the guidance that's coming through. We've got carnelian coming through. That's orange. That's the sacral chakra, right? Helping us to co-create, to bring those manifestations in, to be seen. Brazilian quartz, aquamarine, ruby, and opal. Maybe you're already working with these crystals. Maybe this is a call for you to actually start working with these crystals, my loves. And if you want to book a private reading with me so that I can actually tap into your specific situation, booking links, YouTubers are pinned in the comments, and TikTokers, they're up in the profile, the link in bio. I have limited live appointments available for the rest of August, but plenty of pre-recorded options. So, okay, Spirit, give me the deets, give me the juice. What is unfolding over the next 6 months for this beautiful Bliss Collective, for this Virgo new moon? Please and thank you. I'm so focused on this lucky break and taking risks. Three. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Wow, I love this. Son of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Hermit card coming out. All right, Knight of Swords in the outcome. Very, very interesting indeed. Okay, check it out. Hold on a second. I don't work with reversed. Did I do this to myself again? No, I didn't. Okay, I'm just checking my deck, people, okay? Okay. Three of Pentacles in the overarching energy. I like this. This is skill set. This is skills being acquired. This is healthy collaborations coming in, my loves. Overarching energy. This is climbing that mountain of ascension, that mountain of enlightenment. I really, really do. I love it. That's you really learning how to trust the process, trust the unfolding, right? Back into energy is what you don't see coming. I love this. Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this is so kick-ass. So this Eight of Swords, I'm going to cover this. This is what you don't see coming. This is a shadow work. Okay, the Eight of Swords, limiting beliefs. What's holding yourself back? What makes you feel like you have to dim? Those oppressed and suppressed parts of you. You know what I mean? If you haven't been taking bold risks, this is what's going to be healed. That's the Queen of Cups energy, that Cancerian energy. I was talking about Cancer in the very opening of the reading. That's a big healing coming through. There could be a Cancer coming into your life, a Cancer zodiac, not the physical ailment, please. And then the Knight of Cups, you could have somebody younger coming into your life. I feel like this could also be energies relating to you with that healing those limiting beliefs and releasing them and moving forward. It's going to allow you to really move forward a lot more lighter. I feel like things have definitely been really heavy for you. I'm going to leave these cards out because that's what you don't see coming. And that really, really is Spirit confirming what came out in those oracle cards with the shadow and the black sheep. So you're doing the damn thing. Keep doing it. Don't give up on yourself. It takes time. You know what I mean? And patience and dedication and tenacity. And that's why you're showing up as the Knight of Pentacles right now, my loves. The Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest moving knight. It's like you are learning to trust the process. You're learning to trust yourself. You're slowing down. You're taking your time. You know, so many of us grew up like, suck it up, buttercup. You got to rush through the process, the sense of urgency, rush, 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 cramming our schedules in. And we're learning and we're realizing, my loves, that no, that's not the way to live. It's stressful. It's not productive. Okay. Taking a bold risk is slowing down, is saying, you know what? I'm just going to do nothing for the sake of not doing it. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like you're showing up as the Knight of Pentacles. This is also a card of manifestation, learning how to manifest, learning how to take those ideas, the downloads and insights that you're receiving from Great Spirit, that you're receiving from your guides, your angels and your guides, and you're really bringing it to fruition. You're anchoring and grounding it in right here in the 3D and making it happen. And you're taking your time and you're enjoying the process. You're learning how to really, truly enjoy the process. And I love that. Look at this, what's showing up. Spirit's not even messing around. The Hermit, Virgo energy, and the 10 of Cups. It's that rainbow after the dark days. The dark days are ending. You're entering into a different era. You're starting a whole new cycle right now. And it's going to get lighter. Look at that 10 of Cups. Abundance is going to be flowing in, right? Things are going to be a lot more joyful, a lot more happy. There could be an actual Virgo coming in to your life, or you could identify with Virgo in your placements, heavy in your placements. I feel like this is more of a nod from Spirit that with this Virgo season, it's like slowing down and analyzing your routines. How are you taking care of your physical and mental and emotional health? You know what I mean? What's your relationship with your work routine? You know, are you overworking? Are you underworking? Are you not taking the action on things that you should be taking the action on? You know what I mean? It's also learning how to lighten up on ourselves and being less judgmental and less critical of ourselves. Remember, we talked about that with that shadow work. It's really learning how to embrace those parts of us, my loves. So I really see that happening with you. I see that happening in your life. This is like general energy, like soul path kind of energy, but that always, always shows up in our physical reality. So I feel like a lot of you, whatever it is, however this is resonating for you, whether this is resonating for you in terms of your relationships or your work or your career, or just this is resonating for you like on your soul path, I just feel like you're really going to be coming into a lot of acquired wisdom. 333 on the clock, ascended master showing up for you. Maybe you've been seeing 333 and this is a confirmation that, you know, you are on the right track, you are on the right path. Threes are about the Empress energies. Threes are about, you know, creating, co-creating, taking the ideas of the magician, taking you know, the insights of the high priestess, 1 2 3, you could be seeing 1 2 3 and actually bringing them down to the earth. I feel like the outcome with the Knight of Swords, you're going to be getting a lot clearer over the next 6 months. You're going to get a lot more clearer with this eclipse season, especially when eclipse season ends on October 21st. It's like from now until the 21st, it may feel foggy. It may feel uncomfortable. There may be levels of discomfort, but embrace the discomfort, because again, that discomfort and that pain, that is where the healing comes from. That is where the transformation comes from. I feel like when you come out of that fog around the end of October, you're going to be very, very clear on what action to take, and you're going to take it with ease and comfort very, very swiftly. The Knight of Swords is like, yeah, I know I see the truth now. I see very clearly, and I'm moving forward with this confidently. You know what I mean? With integrity. Do you know what I'm saying? So I really, really love that very much for you. I want to go ahead and get I'm going to save the deeper clarifications for the extended, but I just want to find out if Spirit has any other messages for you guys in terms of what's coming in with the Knight of Swords. Then we'll get a final message, and then we're going to go ahead and head over to the extended. Any other messages for the viewers in terms of what's coming in with the Knight of Swords? 3, 2. Okay. 9 of Swords. the Wheel of Fortune, I like seeing that. And the King of Cups. Wow, I've got the King and the Queen of Cups. Holy smokes, I've got the Wheel of Fortune and the World card showing up on the bottom of the deck and the overarching energy of that. It's like you are completing you've completed a massive cycle. You're heading into this new cycle, right? I feel like any fear, this Nine of Swords can be that inner saboteur. Do you know what I mean? That the voice inside of you that tells you to not take the action on that you're not worthy of it. This is going to fail. Or, don't start that new health routine. Don't start this new whatever, right? It's like every time what's going to be happening is you are actually going to take the power back from that. You know what I mean? The best way to alleviate anxiety, the best way to alleviate that inner saboteur is by saying, no, you know what? I'm going to push back on that voice with compassion, no judgment, and I'm actually going to take that action. I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to be bold. And then that's how you take your power back. Those thoughts that are telling you not to do it, it's basically saying, nope, 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 that's the old version of me. I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. And we got this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with the Wheel of Fortune and the, hold on a second. Let me just get rid of this. With the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Cups, it's like things are going to shift for you. This Wheel of Fortune's giving me this energy. I was so focused on this lucky break, Sagittarian energy, Jupiter energy. Things are going to be expanding. The desirable aspects of your consciousness are going to be expanding. There's going to be new collaborations coming in. There's going to be new relationships coming in. Look at that. Look at this. Look at the King of Cups with that black sheep energy. Any insecurities you're going to be overcoming. Heart-centered. Some of you, there could be somebody coming in, Cancerian energy, Scorpio or Pisces, doesn't have to be. For some of you, there could be a new romantic interest coming in, or there could be some type of a leadership role or some type of new opportunity coming in your career that is basically going to be super, super fulfilling and super, super aligned with your soul's calling. So this is really, really delicious energy, you guys. I love seeing. You could be dealing with a Sagittarian or a water sign. You could also be dealing with the fixed sign. That would be Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So, wow. Let's get final messages, and then we're going to go head over to Patreon for the extended. Again, for the extended, we're going to do two things in the extended. We're going to go deeper into clarifications and find out exactly what's coming in with the Ten of Cups, exactly what's coming in with this Three of Pentacles. And then we're going to go further deeper with like angel messages and angel numbers for each of the zodiac signs, your elements. So all the air signs, the earth signs, the fire signs, and the water signs. And then after we get through that part of the reading, we're going to do intro to new moon manifesting. Okay, it's going to be my first course, my first offering. This is me being bold. This is me taking the risk. My spirit team has been gently nudging me to teach for a very, very long time. And I had to get through my own limiting beliefs, my own self-doubts, and lack of confidence in myself to be able to get to this place. So you're literally witnessing my own personal manifestations unfolding right here, right now. And I'm glad to share it with you. Okay. Because I'm on this path with you. Hello. So guys, Patreon extended link. YouTubers, it will be in the description box. This is going to be included for my members. If you're in membership, part of the Bliss Squad, you're getting this included with your membership. It's also going to be available for a single purchase. And, yeah, that's what I've got. TikTokers, you'll find it up in the profile link in bio. Click on Patreon. You'll find this under the new moon, full moon portal button. All right, final messages and guidance. If you don't feel called to go over there, that's fine, my loves. Trust that you got what you needed from this part of the message. Let's get a final message for you, my beautiful, beautiful Bliss fam bam. Three, two, and one. Wow, Hierophant, Taurus energy coming in, Ace of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Wow. I mean, this is really powerful. Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, more rainbow energy. This is I'm learning, this is I'm integrating what I have learned through my healing, through my transformation. This is me learning how to manifest as well, right? So the guidance here, look at this. Hierophant energy, Taurus energy, Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands. It's like Spirit is basically like keep working on breaking free of the patterns within yourself that have held you back, that have oppressed you. Keep doing the work on freeing yourself from generational trauma, freeing your ancestral line of like this is like the Hierophant can be about social conditioning. It can be about the conditioning that we acquired growing up. It can be about the karma that we're clearing for our own souls as well as our family, our soul family, as well as our ancestors. Okay. The Ace and the Two of Wands gives me that 1, 2, 3 energy. The Ace is the prayer. The Ace is that breakthrough that's happening. The Ace is here are the downloads that Spirit's giving you, the new relationships that are wanting to come in, the new job opportunities, the new investment strategies, right? Taking the risk and striking while the iron's hot. This is what I'm asking. I'm setting the intentions to manifest and bring into my life. And the Two is taking the steps. The Two is choosing differently. The Two is taking the risks and being bold, right? And when you add them all up, that's the Three of Wands, baby. That is the prayers being answered, the manifestations unfolding. So, man, if you're still here with me, thank you so very, very much. This is where I'm going to leave it, my loves. If you're heading over to the Patreon, let's skedaddle over there and dive in deeper. If this is where we leave it, happy new moon in Virgo, my loves. Chef's kiss vibes. I love you all. Until the next time.